Hey, it's Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for March 15th, 2024. In big news, a lot of people have been waiting for this. The ship date has been announced for the UHQR of Guacho by Steely Dan. This is going to be shipping May 3rd, and this is a limited edition of 20,000, mastered by Bernie Grundman from a 1980 tape copy that was EQ'd by Bob Ludwig, and this is pressed at QRP on 2LP 45 RPM set on Clarity vinyl. Last week we did begin shipping the next titles from the Analog Productions Atlantic 75 series, and once again those titles were Stone Temple Pilots Core, John Coltrane, My Favorite Things, and John Coltrane Giant Steps, and all of those were mastered by Ryan K. Smith at Sterling. The next two titles that are going to be shipping next month are David Crosby, If Only I Could Remember My Name, and this is off of New Cut Parts from the original Analog Master by Bernie Grundman, and Hall & Oates, Abandoned Luncheonette, and this is mastered by Ryan K. Smith at Sterling from the original Analog Master tape. A couple of back-in-stocks from the Atlantic 75 series, Genesis, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, and this is a 4LP set, and Genesis, Selling England by the Pound. Next up, we got a couple of pre-orders. From Impex, coming April 5th, Companion by Patricia Barber, a limited edition numbered one-step with a 16-page booklet. From the Blue Note Tone Poet series, coming May 3rd, Donald Byrd, Bird's Eye View, and Bobby Hutcherson, Total Eclipse. And from the Verve by Request series, coming April 26th, Chico Hamilton, The Dealer, and Gloria Coleman Quartet, Soul Sisters. This week we got in a very big release from Impex, the one step of Gets Gilberto, and this was pressed at RTI on VR900 Super Vinyl and mastered by Bernie Grundman from the original Analog Master tape. Now, with this release, we did unfortunately sell out of them pretty much immediately, but to those that are curious as to whether or not we will be getting it back in stock, the answer is yes, we have more on the way right now, so they should be here very soon. New from the 2024 Contemporary Records Acoustic Sound Series, Shelly Manne and His Men at the Black Hawk, Volume 1. This is mastered by Bernie Grundman from the original Analog Master tape and pressed at QRP on 180-gram vinyl. From the Craft Recordings Jazz Dispensary Top Shelf, Joe Henderson, Power to the People, remastered from the original analog tape by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio and pressed on 180-gram vinyl at RTI. Additionally, we have two new titles from the Blue Note Classic Vinyl series in stock, A New Perspective by Donald Byrd, and Miles Davis, Volume 2, and both of these were mastered by Kevin Gray from the original Analog Master tape and pressed in Germany. Back in stock this week from Impex, Heifetz, The Lark, and this is mastered by Bernie Grundman and pressed at RTI. From Analog Productions, back in stock of LA Woman by The Doors, and this is a 2LP set off of the parts that were mastered by Doug Sachs. And from the Analog Productions Verve series, Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, Ella and Louis, and this is off the parts mastered by George Marino at Sterling. A couple of new titles from Sunday's Den this week, the Amboy Duke self-titled and the Orient Express self-titled, both mastered by Kevin Gray and pressed at Citizen Vinyl. From Modern Harmonic, Buddy Rich and Ala Rocca, Rich Ala Rocca, mastered by Kevin Gray and pressed at Citizen Vinyl. From Legacy, Pressure Chief by Cake, a 20th anniversary edition. From Blue Note, Charles Lloyd, The Sky Will Still Be There Tomorrow, a double LP pressed in Germany. From ECM, Keith Jarrett, Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, and V.A. Iyer, Linda May Han O, and Tyshawn Sori, Compassion. From Verve, Nina Simone, Nina's Back. From Impulse, The Mesthetics and James Brandon Lewis. From Silver Arrow Records, The Black Crows, Happiness Bastards. From Candid, Charles Mingus, Incarnations, featuring rare and unreleased material from Mingus's 1960 Candid Sessions, with audio restored and remastered by Bernie Grundman. Max Roach, We Insist, Max Roach's Freedom Now Suite, and Jazz Artist Guild, Newport Rebels, mastered by Bernie Grundman. From Brain Feeder, Thundercat, Apocalypse, a 10-year anniversary edition on translucent red vinyl with a download card. From LMLR, Azimuth, live at Copacabana Palace on limited edition colored vinyl. From MCA Nashville, Casey Musgraves, Deeper Well on limited edition transparent cream vinyl. From Music on Vinyl, 10 years after, Naturally Live, a limited numbered edition on crystal clear vinyl. From BMG, Mark Knopfler's Guitar Heroes, Going Home, a 12-inch single half-speed mastered with etched B-side. From Parlophone, Jethro Tull, the Chateau de Heroesville Sessions, 1972, Steve Wilson remix. And from RCA, Justin Timberlake, Everything I Thought I Was. Right now we do have a limited time sale on Ortofon products, so if you are in need of a new cartridge or stylus, click the link in the description below. And now it's time for an employee pick, and this week's pick comes from Taylor in accounting. And Taylor picked Wings' Greatest Hits, and this version was pressed on 180-gram vinyl in Germany. I chose this one because it covers all the greatest, obviously, but my dad had Paul McCartney in concert on DVD, and we watched it growing up. He had a great sense of humor, so I'd always imitate the drummer's face for him, and I specifically remember doing it to Band on the Run, which is a very fun memory for me. Shout out to Abe Laboriel Jr. and my dad. Thank you. Well, that wraps up the new releases for March 15th, 2024. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and the email newsletter in the footer of our website, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.